My mom was looking at old photos of us when she said, "Look, it's photos of your 10th birthday." I was shocked at how pale, skinny, and tired I looked. It was as if I had never slept a day in my life. Anyone who saw these pictures could tell that I really was unwell at the time. I was born in France and spent most of my childhood there. We had to move to the US when I was 9 for my mother's work. I don't remember when it started exactly, but it was somewhere around the beginning of summer vacation when we were about to move. One day, I started to have diarrhea, but my babysitter told me it would only last for a few days. But summer vacation was ending, and I still had it. I constantly had terrible stomach aches, and it affected my appetite. I began to be more difficult when it came to food, and I ate almost nothing of what was given to me. My parents tried to send me to a specialist who knows about these kinds of things, and I had to do a lot of colonoscopies. The doctor gave me different medications and treatments every time I went to his cabinet. They never worked. It affected my life even more, and not in a good way. During my class, my friends would tell me that I looked pale, and it didn't make me feel any better. I was constantly tired, and my appetite was still non-existent. The medication changed all the time, and it never helped. I was starting to lose hope and was getting really depressed. I spent my whole 4th grade this way, but never noticed how awful I looked because of how used I was to seeing myself like that. That was until the next summer came. My parents thought that when we went on our family vacation in France, we should try to see another doctor. I had to spend the night there so I could empty my stomach with a very nasty drink, which I refused to drink. The nurses gave me another option to have a tube inserted into my nose until it got inside of my stomach. I don't know what came through me, but I accepted and thought it wouldn't hurt too much. I actually screamed when they put the tube inside my nose, and as soon as it reached my throat, my body's instant reaction was to try and spit it out. I tried to be strong and take my mind off it. When they were done, they only had to transfer the liquid inside the tube down my stomach. I felt dizzy most of the time and almost puked, but I stayed strong. Luckily, I didn't feel a thing when they took off the tube. The next morning, I was woken up to go to the operation room to do another colonoscopy. I still wasn't cured. Some time after this event, my parents went to see a doctor who could actually prescribe me a cure. He found out that I had Crohn's disease, which will unfortunately stay with me my whole life. He made me go through a very difficult treatment, but I had to do it for my health's sake. He prescribed a powdered milk called Modulin IBD, which I had to put in water, mix it, and drink it. The taste wasn't that bad, but the difficult part was that I couldn't ingest anything else except this for 2 months straight. The challenge was tough, but I had to do it as this would put the disease to sleep. So for 2 months, I drank only that, and eventually I got better and better every day I drank it. After I was done, my appetite came back, my skin got more colorful, and I was gaining more weight. I was so happy. The doctor told me I still had to take the powdered milk every month and a half for 2 weeks to help my growth get back on track, but I didn't care. After a whole year of terrible illness, I finally found a cure to something I thought would never end. I think the moral of the story here is that even when things seem hopeless, there is always somewhere you can turn to for help. Never give up.